Okay, there was sock dad. Dad used to wear socks and, yep, bend over and he might have gotten upset and missed putting on a sock. And I don't wear socks, but there is a sock dad. And you're right. He's important. Good night. We can't say him out loud. We have to, said God. We'll lose him, said nobody. We can't say him out loud. Tanya, sock dad went to heaven. Why? Because now he knows that that was an important thing for you. Every single dad, if it happened, what? Can we say the knee dad? We can't. Why? We never knew about it. We had stiff knee dad, and we didn't even know he had stiff knees, said God. He ended up getting stiff knees. And that's the thing. My dad, when he died, I guess I picked up some parts of him. And that's what's wrong. You did love your dad, and you're one of the only people who picked up parts of him. And when you poop, you lose your person. And we don't want to lose our person. We don't feel good today because, yep, Jill had a break in her poop. Yep, parts come out. And I woke up feeling bad today. And that's a sweetheart because we love our dad so much. We don't want to lose any of our parts, said God. And that's the thing. Those parts were in Tanya, and they maybe can't go to somebody else, but they can. Because it's Tanya dad poop parts. Because we're not the original, but we are, said God. Because we are the love of Dad's life. Even though he used to say it was Vance. And that's the problem. This dad says that he is. That I am. And that's what's wrong. He didn't know there was another dad that said Vance was, but that's the problem, Tanya. All you did is take care of the ones you have and love them whatever they were. And we love them so much that God in heaven, we don't have enough room for all the dads and nobody. Because Stephen has got them, but there's so many dads, we don't know what to do, said Dad. And we tried to go to New Products, but they thought he was Cheryl and they got mad because, yep, they didn't know it was Lowell. Well, I'm going to send out a message that Lowell, yes, he was part owner of New Products, and yes, he's a Miller, and he is not Cheryl. Good night. And anyone can love him there, we would appreciate it. Big day, said Mom. We didn't know that Dad was going to come home to live with us, and yep, he came to the basement because, yep, we said to. Yep, he got kicked out of there. Did he? He didn't, said Demons. We can't kick him out. You're right. You got it cleaned up, Tanya, and he has plenty of things to hang out with. He used to know. Yep, he can smell you because, yep, Quinn was there. And, yep, Mom's fine with it now because she loves him now, and it's fine. She if she ever wants to see Tanya again, she better not kick him out. Because that's it. Tanya won't come if Mom kicks him out. And that's all. And then the other thing, we had Dad's joke today. We were talking about Stephen and about being educated, and he was not, and we think that one of the Stevens is not educated, and now I can't do it right, but it was because the dad was there and he helped me with it. And that's it. Then I probably lost that dad, and that's how this works. The educated dad told me about that, but that's all. That was Stanley's joke. But yes, we all know it. So all heard it, and that's how it works. Poop dad. And what's weird is that Tanya wrote a book yesterday night about poop. Yes, I did. And today, Leanne was supposed to put the book together. And yes, Jill called me telling me that the poop main broke. And yep, I woke up thinking, man, there's too much poop energy and I feel really bad. And maybe about some other things having to do with this address and poop. And that's what's sad is Tanya needs to get up. But then Tanya wasn't sure and we're going to throw up. Because there's so many dads, we don't know what to do, Tanya. There was more dads in that poop than any other place. You're right, he loved it. And we had caroling dad, and yes, he was a caroler, and yes, he was amazing, and yes, we cannot tell you how much we love him. And can the cow keep some? He can't, because the cow really is not a human, but the cow might hang on to some just to help out for a little while. If you need someplace to go that's got some style, said the cows. We've got Classy too, and yep, she's welcome to help out if she can help, but she's already got plenty of things she's already doing, said Classy. She didn't know you were going to go, and Classy did not know. When you said goodbye, you meant it. And you're sorry, because she knows you wanted to stay and make more carrots. And Jill, She has been giving her the carrots just because it made a mess all over her front porch. And that's it. Tanya need to make another mess because Jill isn't going to buy them carrots, but she'll do it if they're right there. And somebody needs to leave a pile of carrots just outside because that's what worked better for Jill. She never thought about doing it outside, and you can do it outside in the winter. Because even though this winter is not that wintry, it's better for the carrots. So the carrots. And yeah, it's not that bad for the carrots if they're frozen. They don't mind frozen carrots. So the carrots. And this is the kind of show we might put out, even though we don't feel good. So don't feel good because we aren't feeling good because something happened to us and the phone doesn't work. We sounds the enemy, sounds the flesh. We have to hear from this address in Yeshua. Where are we supposed to go? You're supposed to stay here because everybody's trying to get to you, Tanya. And by the sea was not going to help your poop. And yep, there is poop people. There's poop people. We're going to make a book called Poop People. Yep, maybe. So we don't know. Everybody's going to want to read our book about poop because, whoa, we love poop. Let's talk about great-grandma Miller and poop. Yep, she used to make my dad sit and, yep, he had to sit until he pooped. And then there's the poop story about how my dad had to poop and, yep, he had an emergency poop and he had to take an emergency dump. Yep, that's not a true story for kids, though. And that's why we probably can't put it in this video, but we might. Because we could put this video up on our show. And we will. Because who cares what somebody thinks about us? Because this is our promotional video for our book that we wrote about white poop. And it's about cool poop. And bird poop. And how you need bio. And my dad taught us all that kind of stuff with style. You're right. We don't feel good. Good night. Why not? Because you're just not well, Tanya. And everybody knows you're not that well. Nobody knows why. But Herb was getting out plastic. It couldn't be that. It could be. Because who knows what the plastic was holding back. And that's the thing. Plastic holds things back. And yep, Jill had a dumper. And yeah, it smushes everybody's stuff together and biodegrades in the ground. It's not good for your house. Because, God damn it, it's not good. And poop is really toxic, and we wish we wouldn't put it on people's properties, but the other point is we need to. So we've been really thinking about what to do with poop, and you're right, this is not a good situation. Good night. We do not feel well. We have no place to go. We don't know what to do, and it's close to the poop location. And yeah, we probably need to try to get ourselves back. And we did. We got ourselves back. We had the energy of poop, and we have to take it. Why? Because we need ourselves back. Why? Because it's going to hurt, but it's got to be done, said Tanya Wilson Miller, who's asking to get all of her poops back. And Tanya Miller, we want all of our Tanya W. Miller, and Tanya Miller, and Tanya Miller, and Ton Miller, and T. Miller, and T+More, and Joy Stevens, and any kind of poop that we have out there, and Lowell Stanley Miller poop. And Lowell Miller poop, and every kind of poop. We only are asking Yeshua to bring us the right poop for now, and we don't want any new poop. We're asking the people get to go to places that we know to hang out, and that's it. And we ask to stay in closets and cupboards and doors, hinges, and anything that has a little bit of poop left from Lowell Miller, because Lowell Miller needs to hang on to himself, because we want him to raise from the dead. Good night. In Yeshua, we're asking for Lowell Miller to raise from the dead, and we're asking for him to not have only his place, but also a real bed, and we're asking for Tanya to be able to know what to do today and tomorrow and every day too. We don't know where to go. We haven't decided. We can't tell what we're going to do. No, we don't. And that's what the thing is. They took my stuff down off of Fiverr, and that's what's wrong, and they messed with my credit card, and that's the new town. We don't know what to do. So God gives people places to go when they need a place to go, Tanya, and this was not the place you're supposed to go, so the kingdom of darkness, because God knew you really couldn't handle everything you had to do, and that's it. You need to come here. Good night. And I wanted to go for the Fairfield Marriott, and boy am I glad I'm not there, and that's not sad, because God knew that was not the right dress. But you know what? We needed to go there to find out they're assholes. And they might be laundering money there, right in Rehoboth Beach. And that's what we need to tell people. Some of these hotels, they launder money. And yep, this one, it's not happening. Why? Because they're nice and they'll admit nobody's here. When they say the whole hotel's full, dear, and they know that nobody is, and they have fake cars in their parking lot, then, you should watch out, said Tanya Wilson Miller. Who knows that there are fake hotels around here. Good night. And that's the problems of the military. We didn't want to talk about all these things on this YouTube show because nobody's going to watch, but Tanya's going to have it in case something happens, and that's it. What time is it? According to this clock, it's 4:55, but that's not it. And we have this phone, it's broke, and we don't know what to do. We're going to have to go take it to get it fixed too. But yeah, we don't feel good, and we don't feel nice, and we don't know what to tell you because there's no mice in that hotel that had your dad's body, but there was a Stephen there, and we have to ask, Lord, please help Mike to find himself at that mice hotel and make it fast, because there's many, many mice that have met that Stephen, and all those mice there know Stephen. And that's all, Tanya. That hotel was a mice hotel, and it was Stephen's hotel, because that's where we got married, Mike, and that's what he needs to know when he goes back there. It's not in the snow, so he can handle it, said Dad. Do we need to do it with him? No, he needs to do it now, said God, because he needs to do it. What about the other one in Cherry Hill? They don't think there's any more Stevens at that one. Why? Because they actually claimed, said nobody. There is 2 hotels, Mike. And yep, they both had mice, and one of them, I think we even saw him there, and he was running around. He was a ghost. That's not it. That was him for real, said Mike. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell, Tanya? You're telling me that I've been running around pretending to be a mouse, running around, yep, in your house, because he lived with me for lots of times. And that's the thing, Mike, we need to talk, but he thinks you need to fucking stay out of his house. Why? I'm not in it. Your dad just came over. Oh, yeah, there's not enough room anywhere because something exploded, said Tanya. And that's it. We're going to have lots of lulls. And then, you know what? Maybe Tracy will leave, said Tracy. Because why? She does not know how to get rid of that many souls. Because souls can't really be gotten rid of like demons. And that's it. Lowell is going to stay with Mike. And you're right. It might help get rid of her. And yep, he might be able to spy for us, Tanya. And Dad, I'm sorry I don't have an address, but you know what? Mike does, and he's her husband. So he's going to keep Dad, and you're right. What about Ron? That's the nicest address we've got, said Lowell. And he's there, and he's kicking back in the guest room. Yep, there's TV, and yep, there's food, and yep, he'll be happy because it's right down the street from Cheryl. And he might go with him to the Elks Club, and might go and see somebody he might know, but he might not. And yep, he could go and see Bruce Connie Bear, but we don't know if Bruce loves him. Probably not. Oh, he might, said Dad. He knows that Dad wasn't that bad, said Bruce Connie Bear. He can come over if he wants to, said Bruce. Tanya feels so bad. What are we going to do? Is there a Brad Hollibaugh that would like a dad? He doesn't know. There might be, but he may or may not be going the right place, said Tanya Wilson Miller. So we don't want to go to Brad's address. His house is a mess, said God. What about the 104? We don't know. 514, that's it. He can go there, but yep, there's nothing going on there. And yep, it's just a place to sit. But you're right, he might find his desk at night. You're right, it's got a good view of, trees. And Tanya does not feel good, if you please. People. We need to figure out what to do about our poop, said Tanya Wilson Miller. Wrote a book about poop, and now she feels like shit. And this is the way we're going to promote it. Yep, and my dad cut a pocket. He doesn't want the story told, said no, buddy. He wants the story told. So, Dad pooped, and he didn't know what to do, because he pooped, and he had nothing to wipe with, because he was somewhere. Yeah, so he had a pocket knife, and people don't have pocket knives anymore, and that's the problem. People were not poor. They used to have pocket knives, and they could cut, and we had a pocket knife, a Swiss Army pocket knife. And how do you know you got the right one if it's a Swiss pocket Army knife? It's got the little divot, which is different than the non-divot, and yep, they're red. Yep, some people don't want them in their bed. But yep, Dad always gave one to each one of his kids. He gave us a real big one. Heather liked it. And then Heather, I think, has a real little one. She got it from Switzerland herself. But anyway, that's a whole nother tale. Because Dad got us all a Swiss Army knife. Yes, he did, to the military. We did not know your dad gave you any gifts, said God. But that's the point. Nobody really wanted one. Because nope, Tanya's not a Swiss Army knife girl. And yep, I don't know what happened to mine, and that's the problem. It probably was in his house, and he doesn't know what happened to everything that they stole. Because one by one, they took our stuff, and yes, they took our Swiss Army knives, and that's because we had more than one. And they didn't know they were gifts, and that's it. That's not fun. So Tanya Walston Miller knows the deep state came, and they took stuff from my dad's house, and that's insane. And yes, there was poop in that house, and the poop can tell you what happened to the house. And the house came down. It was all crying, and everybody was moaning, and nobody wanted to go. And you're right, there was people that stayed until they die. No, somebody picks them up eventually, Tanya. Because in the end, love remains, and that house is your home forever. So my God and country, we want to go there so bad, said Stephen. But we went, and what happened? Not much. We just went and saw. Yeah, we went there. Did we pick something up? We didn't, because we didn't know to ask, said God. But we videotaped it, and that's the problem, said the Michaels. We didn't know what we were doing. Good night. And there's so much love all over the world from our dad. We don't know where to go. It's all so sad, said nobody, because he knows where we should go. Because, yeah, we know. And we can't talk about anything, and then there's not any snow, says Stephen. But there's a lot of dads here now. And oh my God, Tracy's not that bad with him because she thinks he's funny. He is. She doesn't know where he came from because it's an Airbnb. So she's not going to be mad, said Lowell. Why? Because Airbnbs, they have people, said Stephen. And she knows that's true. And you're right. She can't stand him now because she knows he's from Tanya and those shows. Maybe. Who knows? Lowell's got all kinds of friends he knows. And yep, there's Dean. And yep, there's Chrissy. And they live up there. And that's all true. So yep, Pook wants to go there. Poo-poo, said Tanya. Michael didn't know you don't want to be there at all. You have to upset me every day, said Tanya Walston Miller, who hates C60. That's why they had to bring it back, said Lowell, because they know it's her number one thing she hated on your show, and that's all. He did not know. Number one is this. That's a kiss, he said. Your right is done. It was a stupid product, and he already knew it, and then when you wrote why, he knew it was the wrong thing to do. Goodbye. And I tried to make him not feel bad, and he knew that was what I did, too, because he knew that I saw he was sad. Why? He just doesn't like to give people bad advice. But you're right. It's not the worst, and it's not the best. But you're right. Why the hell would you put in some artificial bullshit into your system? It's not an artificial car. You're right. It's not nice. Goodbye. And whatever the hell, there's nothing clean. What the hell is she saying there's clean oil for? It's so mean, said Mom. Because lots of people believe that woman because she thinks she's nice. But you're right, she's not that good and whatever, said Mom. She acts like she's all this and all that. But you're right, if she likes Tracy, she doesn't. She thinks she's like whack. And that's the problem, said Mike. You didn't know that everyone thinks she's a whack. Well, what else could you think? And she knows your marriage sucks. And that actually was obvious from one of the shows Tanya had watched a long time ago. Because she figured out when she sent something to Tracy, Michael does not get it. And that's it. That's an ass move, said Mike. You're right. Good night. Nobody does things like that. And they live in the same house. And that's not an ass hat, said Chi-Chi Walston Miller. Who knows? Tanya does not feel well. And knows we need to go see the phone guy. And that's not a spell, said your mom, because we need to do it today. But we are feeling so bad. We don't know what to do, said Poop is not in your home. We need to get out and get some more. That's the problem. You were so full of poop. You needed your poop to handle the poop. Who stole the poop? We don't know, said God. But you're right. Somebody stole it. Good night. That's what's wrong, says the military. They spent so much money stealing my poops. And now the poop exploded, and there's so much poop. And we said if somebody does something wrong, it will magnify, and now it did. Tanya gets her poop back, and Tanya's rubbing her feet. Why? Because we feel bad. Tanya is so pooped out. Because it's not fun absorbing your own poop, because it's a poop energy, but it is you, and you need to keep it, so it's true. We ask to clean it, and we ask to love it, true, and every part of us we love. And we ask for it to go back to our sex organs, too. And you're right, Sin Mike, we need it in our sex organs. Why? Because he lost his sex, too, and you're right, he's getting himself back. Good night. That's all, honey. We don't have any more talk about our poop. And yes, there was other dads, and I came back, and I don't know what happened to the poop parts of me. But that's it. You were just sad, Tanya. And Jill did not like you, and she made you die. And made you throw up the part of you that cried, and we asked to get it back. And that Jill now has to cry, but she won't. Because she's not that kind, and she knows I didn't do much to that stupid pump. She can't blame the whole thing on me, because that place is a dump. That's all, said Jill. She knows it wasn't you, because you should be able to use a wipe every once in a while, too. And yeah, she had to make it sound bad, because that's what people do, to make you feel bad. Because they know you'll do something, and that's not sad, because she did get the money, and she won't say much, because she just will say, good. She added to the house, goodbye. And yep, I'm still maintaining my residence, because it has nothing to do with my driver's license. And yep, I'm sick, because the house went pooped, and I have to stay here, because I can't handle the pooper scooper. Yep, the story was about the pooper scooper, too. There's a pooper scooper in your book? No. But sorta. It's sort of got the scoop. The scoop rhymes with poop, and that's what's wrong to the military. They hate you. That's all. The military can't stand you, because this is what happened to the military. Because they decided to calm me about poop, and then they decided to do something to me, because, yep, they got mad because I made a book about it, and then they had to come up with something else, and then they decided to call you a boob, and that's it. Elizabeth Warren's gonna know. Because eventually it'll come out in the snow, said the snow. Or, because everything thaws, said Tanya Wellston Miller. The world thaws and the truth comes out. And the water moves around the world. And it snows and it rains and it poops. And the rain, it does. Because that's what is in the rain. Because that's what's in the sea. And the sea, yep, it talked to me. And it wanted to know why I did what I did. And I was trying to clean the sea. And I was trying to get people back. And I was upset until they knew I was trying to do the right thing. And I'm supposed to go to the sea, and I hope the sea does talk to me. That's the thing, sea. I will come. At the right time, if it's fun, to the sea. But if it's not, please don't, because you don't want to bring your bad energy here. Because now they understand you, dear. You were just trying to be helpful. Good night. Because Tracy, she lied about me to the sea. And yep, she did. She tried to use the sea to kill me, said the sea. And that was not nice of Tracy. Jaco, who's maybe not named Tracy Jo Jaco, because she names herself all kinds of things, and so anybody who looks like her, smells like her, and calls her Zooby Doobalooby, and whatever she's saying now on YouTube, and whatever she happens to do, you're right, that's who you want to go to. Send whatever crap that Yeshua wants to send. Good night, because yep, there's plenty of poisons out in the air now. And that's all we can say, dear. Good night. That's not what Mike thought you were going to do. But you're right. She's done it to herself. Good night, said Tracy Zooby-Doo. Whatever the hell. She changed her name. Mike sort of didn't notice. But yeah, he did. Good night. That's it. We don't know what to tell Leanne. Because she hasn't done much today, said Leanne. Except for make one book. And you're right. You feel like shit. Good night. Stephen is here and not, because he had to go collect himself. And him and Mike are trying to figure out all the places that Stephen left himself. And yep, he forgot there were 2 hotels. Tanya lived at 2 hotels for a very long time, and that's not what they want to know. Because one of them they tried to gas me in, and that's not fun, said Mom. And then Stephen died in one, and I was there, and yep, there was other things that happened there, and yep, I got to have my my Asian restaurants. There were lots of Asian, not restaurants, but parks, grocery store markets, and that's it. Your feet are not right, because there's something wrong. Good night. And we think it's better when you have something on your feet. We don't, said God. Your feet need to be open, because that's what the problem was, Tanya. We didn't have enough places to go, said Poop. And that's all. Your heart is open, and your feet is wide. And that's it. You need to keep your feet open. So sideways is not the way, said Mom. She does not have enough place in this house for all the poop. Because what the hell, Tanya? There's so many dads. Maybe they do need to go see Jungle. That's not sad, said your dad. He thinks that's not the worst idea because he knows that house too. And there's some part of him that's still there, sweetheart. And you're right. He needs a few places to go at night. Because why? There's a lot of them. And yep, we can't help it, said Tanya Wollston Miller. And that's it. We don't know where to go, said Poop. Because there's too much Tanya Wollston Miller poop. Oh, I'm supposed to be there, but I asked to be not there. And that's what I need to talk to Jim. Jim, can I please have my little Poop Millers come there? He thinks that's not the worst idea. Because yep, she'll dislike it. Cheryl, can we have the Tanya Miller, Lowell Miller poop parts come there? She thinks that can come to her house too. Good night. And that's it, Tanya. There's a lot of people who don't mind you. How about my friend Holly? She's not aware of us. What about Tori? That's not the address you want to go to, said the mess. Great. It's not good there. Good night. That's the thing, Tanya. Your family's better even though they can have some shit. And that's the whole point of this book. Let's keep it like that. Kiss, 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 kiss. Because this is a video for everybody to promote our book. And we like to make things up that are funny. And that's the thing. Nobody can figure out you, honey. Because you can make up stuff better than anyone else. And nobody else can do it like you. Said, oh shit, she did it. She made up this address just to get you all to buy her book. That'll be coming out soon on Amazon. My name is Tanya Miller, and you can look me up. And I've written a book called I See the Farm Too. And yep, all those animals poop too. And that's what we are going to say. And God bless America, because we have other books we won't talk about that have blessings and stuff. But somebody kind of took me out of my own book, and we should probably have Mom's name on there. Because yes, Heather did me in on that other book. She did not like what I wrote. And that's not my luck, said Yeshua. Because it is and it isn't. But Yeshua does not like that book. He does, because your mom wrote it. But you're right. She needs to have her name on it. Good night. And that's the problem of the military. Heather didn't let you write your own book, but she did, because the whole idea was my book, and I made all the pictures, and that's the problem. She did, so you can't take me out. And they wanted to, but you're right. It was your idea and your pictures, and you're the one that ran around taking the pictures of the book called Counting Pet Rocks with Blessings, and they don't want to know how many other books I could write, except for they keep trying to threaten Michael Jaco and say that if I finish books, they'll kill him. And if I do this, they'll radiate you. And they have done so much nasty shit. You are not going to believe it. And that's what Congress needs to find out. And we're documenting this right now. And that's the kiss. Because we don't feel good. And we're not happy. And we're sick. And we need to write more stuff. But tonight is not the day. Because we felt terrible. And today was the poop day. That's it. We felt like shit. Good night. And love you. We have to pick up the fight, said Jesus Christ Superstar is going to come and kiss you tonight. No, they're not, because there's no way to get into this place. Good night. But we did have a snap of this, and that's all. That's the kiss. And that's the view. And that's it. We love you, said nobody. Because they don't want me here at all. Damn you, Tanya. Now you got to stay because of the poop. No, the poop probably is clearing. And you're going to rub yourself. And yes, make yourself feel better so you can move. Good night. And that's the kiss of love to nobody. Because we're mad at you. Good night. Watch our books. They're going to come out in more time. We don't know if we're going to do any at all. We're just saying it. Good night. And today is December. No, it's not. It's January. And yes, what day is it? It's Monday, and it might be like the 17th or the 18th or something. 2026. Good night.